Okay, here's our video on division. We're going to divide whole numbers. We'll do decimals in another video. So whole numbers, right, or integers, right? And, well, we'll just do the whole numbers. We won't do the negative numbers in this video. So the first thing we want to do is I know you did division in 4th grade, but in 4th grade you used the remainder, and we're not going to do that in 5th grade. So we're going to get rid of the remainder. No remainder, right? So let's start off with an easy one. We have 12 divided by 4. Okay, let me show you different ways of writing this. So 12 divided by 4, remember the first number always goes in the box. The first number always goes in the box. So here we can do it this way. 12 divided by 4, first number is in the box. Now, they can also look like a fraction. That's division. Fractions are division. And the top number is always in the box. So remember, top number, always in the box. And the first number, always in the box. Top and first, remember that. So this is 12 divided by 4. And also you can say 4 into 12. So when you use the word into, that's the divisor. This is the dividend, and that's the divisor. Okay, and we'll go over those terms again. So let's do 12 divided by 4. So we know how to do this, right? 12 divided by 4. See, I can write it that way, like a fraction. And what did I say? Top number's in the box, right? So we know that 4 goes into 12 3 times, and 3 times 4 is 12. And the minute we get a 0, we're done. The 0 tells us we're done. So there it is. There's the answer. That's the quotient. Remember, the quotient is the answer to division. So when you get a 0, down here, right there, there's our 0. Put a little happy face. Hey, that means that it ended, right? We'll use this word when we said that the answer ended. It terminated. So 3 is 3.0, right? You can use either one, 3 or 3.0. It doesn't matter. All right. So what do you think we will do here? What does this say? It says 12 divided by 5, right? So this is 12 divided by 5. And what goes in the box? Top number. You're right. You did it. So we make our little box here. So remember, we're not using remainders anymore. So 5 goes into 12. That's the first thing you want to look for. It goes in twice. And you get a 10. Now before we do anything else, we're going to get a remainder of 2, but we're not using remainders anymore. We're going to keep going in 5th grade. So what you have to do now, you didn't have that 0. Remember we had a 0? There's no 0 yet. So we're going to put a decimal, because we want to extend our little boardwalk here. Dot 0 extend. Remember that. Dot 0 extend. Extend the boardwalk. Now we have a 2 point something. So 5 doesn't go into 2, so we're going to bring that 0 down. Bring it down, it becomes 20. 5 goes into 20 4 times. 4 times 5 is 20, and guess what we get? We get our happy 0. That means it ended. 2.4 terminated. That's our answer. But the quotient is 2.4. So, see, we didn't use the remainder. Okay, try this one. 13 divided by 9. How else can I write it? Well, I can write it this way, right? Like a fraction. 13 divided by 9. And what goes in the box? Right. First number or the top number. So 13's in the box. We'll put a 9 here. So 9 goes into 13. How many times? Once. You get a 9 here. Now you have to subtract. And what do you get? You get a 4. We don't get a 0. Right? In 4th grade, you would have put 1 remainder 4, but we're not doing that. Nope. Instead, we're putting a dot, 0, extend. Let's extend our line. So 9 doesn't go into 4, so we'll bring that 0 down. Bring it right down. Does 9 go into 40? Yes. How many times? 4 times. 9 goes into 40 4 times, and 9 times 4 is 36. Oh, we didn't get a 0 yet. Still got a 4. So what do? Well, we already put a dot, decimal, so we can't put another decimal, but we can put another 0. Once we put it there, bring it all the way down. And let me lift this up so we can see it. There we go. So now 9 goes into 40 4 times again. And guess what? It's going to keep happening. 9 times 4 is 36. And we get a 4. And we have to add another 0 and bring that one all the way down. And it's going to be 4 times again. And this doesn't end. It doesn't end. It keeps going forever. So our answer is 1.4 repeating. Doesn't terminate, it repeats. So anytime a number keeps repeating, or the pattern keeps repeating, in this case is 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4 forever. You can put a line on top. That line on top means that 4 continues. It repeats. So this is our answer. 1.4 repeating. Right? Okay. You should rewind the tape if you didn't understand that. But let's do a few others. Sometimes, what happened there? A little shaking. Okay, stop. A little earthquake going on. Okay. Sometimes you might see something like this, especially in older grades. So this is just a fraction. It's a kind of a fancy fraction. So you can, it's actually like this, right? Sometimes you see that slash. It's division. Sometimes on a calculator you'll see a slash. That's division. So this is also 26 divided by 8. The first number and the top number are, what do you think? Exactly, in the box. So we have our dividend in the box, divisor outside the box. So, what can you do? See if you can do this. Pause the tape and see what you get. So 8 goes into 26 3 times. We have a 24. We have 2 left over. We don't have our 0, so we got to keep going. Remember, dot, 0, extend. Okay? And bring that 0 right down. It likes to come down. The zeros like to fall right in there. Because 8 doesn't go into 2, but it goes into 20 twice. You get 16. And we'll have a 4 remaining. 8 doesn't go into 4. Let's lift that up. There we go. Clean that up over here. There's our smiley face from last time. Okay, there we go. So we're going to add another 0, not another dot. We only use 1 decimal. That's all we use. Bring that down. And 8 goes into 40 5 times. And guess what? We have our 0. Yay. Once you get a 0, it's over, right? So the answer, the quotient, is 3.25. Okay. So let's see if you can do this one. Pause the tape and try it. Okay, again, you can write it like this. It's 3 divided by 8. Oop, couldn't see that. There we go. 3 divided by 8. Not 8 divided by 3. It's 3 divided by 8, so 3 goes in the box. Right? 8 doesn't go into 3, so we're going to put a dot, 0, extend right away, because 8 doesn't go into 3. But it goes into 30. How many times do you think 8 goes into 30? 3 times. Now put it here on top of the 30. Don't put it by the 3 because it doesn't go into 3. So we have 24, because 8 times 3 is 24. We have 6 left over. 8 doesn't go into 6, so what do? We have to add a 0 and bring it on down. Come on down, right? Price is right. So, how many times does 8 go into 60? 7 times. Then we get 56. And we'll bring a 4 down. 8 doesn't go into 4, so what do? You got it. So add a 0. And bring it on down. And 8 goes into 45 times, so there's our final answer. 8 times 5 is 40, and we get our nice 0. Yes. There we go. Oh, he doesn't look happy. Make him a little happy there. There we go. Ah, whatever. Give him some hair. So here's our answer. That's the quotient, 0.375. So now sometimes you'll get some questions where it just doesn't seem to end. The numbers keep going and going and going, and you can find that. Remember, we had one previously where it just, where was it? There, somewhere around there. Let's find it. Oh, there it was. Remember this one? It just kept repeating. Kept going. But sometimes the numbers don't repeat. There's no pattern yet. And when that happens, I'll tell you to stop at a certain place value. I'll say stop at the 100th place, stop at the 1000th place, and we'll go over that in class. So if you can do this now, great. If not, rewind the tape. And remember, we got rid of the remainder in 5th grade. Great job.